Hi, and welcome to my JoJo's Chapter 2 live reaction slash review. First and foremost, I wanted to say that I appreciate everyone that subscribed last time. I know it's been a month almost since my last upload, but that's because I'm mostly doing the chapters for now. I have a few ideas about theory videos and things like that I want to upload. I also want to do some kind of variety content, but so far I'm just gonna focus on JoJo's. And yeah, also I do have some good news. I was not spoiled this week at all, mostly thanks to the fact that I switched my Twitter from the For You page to just the following, and since I'm only following like 14 people I think, and none of them are JoJo's related, well except for the main channels for JoJo's, like the anime Twitter page and things like that. I have no idea what this chapter is about. I did see the title because I had to put it up. It's something about the Japanese person in the island of Hawaii, something like that. But yeah, I don't want to drag on too long because I did that for the last video. And yeah, I'm just really happy. I know nothing about the chapter and I'm just going full in to completely enjoy it. So yeah, let's go. Oh, also I switched the cursor to be Jonathan, so it's like this little boxing glove and then it switches to his head. I know it's tacky, but hey, I like that. And I think I'm gonna switch to the different JoJo's depending on the chapters. So now Jonathan, next chapter Joseph, etc, etc. After that, just whatever random JoJo character I want to use. But yeah, I made it a little bigger so it's actually visible. I did see in the video that it wasn't really, you could barely like see it, but all right. Let's go. Chapter 1, the JoJo lands. JoJo's Bizarre Adventure Part 9, the story. The story is set in the volcanic islands of the Pacific, Hawaii. JoJo Joestar, a teenager living in Oahu Island, has a dream of becoming incredibly rich. For JoJo, this is the way to reach the apex of what he calls mechanisms, concepts he observes throughout his everyday life on the island. On these islands where light and shadow intertwine, an unpredictable story begins. Well, that's very, very JoJo's. On this island where light and shadow intertwine. I'm not sure what that means. Maybe like kills is crime, so like shadows are crime and then light is just the regular, you know, people living. Well, okay. Question mark. But I dubbed the dumbass for now until I actually learn the name, but I really don't like this character. I know like characters in JoJo's die a lot. Like I'm expecting most of the main cast to be dead, but by the end of part 9, but who knows. I really hope. Is it bad to say that I really hope he dies? Well, a customer of JoJo's suddenly added to the team at the last minute. Yep. Then Meryl McKee, a superwoman who is both the principal of JoJo's school and the owner of a fashion boutique behind the curtain. She's the boss of JoJo and his team. Paco Laborantes, a muscular young man. He loves stealing and treats taking people's things like it's a game. Paco's stand ability is called the hustle and allows him to freely control his muscles.
Listen, that's called motherfucking bars, nigga. You know nothing about that.
Damn, that rhymed. Paco's ability is called the hustle and allow him to freely control his muscles. Dragona Joestar, JoJo's older brother, likes women's fashion and works at Meryl May's boutique. Dragona's stand is called Smooth Operators. And JoJo Joestar, a teenage boy living in Oahu Island. He wants to be incredibly rich and believes the key to doing so is an invisible concept he calls mechanisms. The stand ability is called November Rain. Yep. Oh, I guess this is just, I'm not sure why did this recap, but Araki did the same thing with the last chapter explaining what stands are, but alright, let's go. Hirohiko Araki. With sprouting ambition, he sets his sight on incredible riches. So we got JoJo, chapter 2 of the all new series. JoJo's Bizarre Adventure Part 9, the JoJo lands. The Japanese person on Hawaii Island. Yeah, that's the title bar as well. Also, these things. They kind of look like palm trees, or like the I completely forgot the name. I had to Google it and everything, and I put it on the last video. But yeah, like these remind me of his stand, like the things it has around its neck. But okay. All right, moving on. Okay, we got bicycle, and they're like any other. Okay, all right, bicycle. Someone, Oahu Island, South King Street. Okay, just a woman in a bike. Although I shouldn't say that, because going by the last chapter and Dragona, the reveal for Dragona, that yeah, I'm just whatever. I'll fall for it. Okay, we got a statue. So the bicycle. Aloha, I'm Kate's friend. Kate. Okay, I'm assuming it's just someone that he knows, like a customer. And all right. Is it weird that the first time I saw her, I kind of thought of Hot Pants? Because it's a bicycle, a horse. I don't know. Okay, aloha. I'm assuming she's just gonna try and buy drugs from him. I have a big exam coming up this weekend, and I've heard you got some stuff to help out. Divvy some up for me, would you? You know the stuff.
Marijuana is a memory loss drug, so maybe you just don't remember.
What exactly? Huh? Who's Kate? I don't know anyone called Kate. Yo, get lost. It's a crime for random adults to attack the minors, you know. Out of my face.
Bye, Felicia.
I don't think it's a crime, but sure. Huh, come on. Okay. So, I mean, this face already tells me that he's just suspicious. Like, he doesn't want to tell her anything. But, we'll see. Also, she says she has an exam coming up and she's looking for drugs, I guess. But, sure. Alright, let's see. Maybe just to relax or something. Yo, wait up. You're leaving already? You gotta have more passion about stuff. Damn. So, okay, he did the same thing to that dumbass in the previous chapter. So that's just a gimmick that he does. Like, yeah, he rejects people and then he sells to them. Are you a college student? You know what? You just reminded me. I got the feeling I've lent you some money before. See that empty can on the bench right there? Yep, this is the same modus operandi that he used with the dumbass. So there's the can. How about you pay me back by putting the money you owe me into that can? Let's go with that format. Something cold brew. Okay, and then she kind of just catches on to the fact that this, you know, you have to be more subtle. You can't just immediately go and ask for it. Usually we only sell in the schoolyard. I mean, wait, what the? Okay. I mean, we know the people and the place well. It's a way of putting safety first. Sure, but you're selling drugs in a high school and the principal is somehow okay with that. That's kind of weird. But sometimes Maryland May tells us to extend our sales to other people, like college kids. It makes sense. Selling in a limited area can make profits stagnate. Yep. Sometimes a new wind needs to blow. Yep. I have $100. How many grams can I buy with that? Then he's just like, come on. Gotta follow the format first. The ball's in your court. You've just gotta put the money in the can. All I'm asking is whether what you're selling is worth buying. How much can I get for this? Just don't sell to her. When you're out shopping, no matter the store, you always get the product right when you pay, don't you? Huh. You're kind of like, how do I say this? Suspicious, yeah.
Don't be suspicious. No.
Kind of suspicious. Huh? Suspicious? What do you mean? I don't know. It's just like, you know, you're the type of girl that would be a cop or something.
I've gone undercover before. Now just back off and let me do this.
Oh, wait. I'm actually starting to see it, yeah. You're looking more and more like a policewoman by the second.
Uh-oh, Alfonso. Seems as though we got a pig in our midst.
What the hell? Your bike. The way you're holding that helmet. It's very suspicious, lady. That's a weird looking headlight. Are you recording with me with that? Wait, what? That's a weird looking headlight. Are you recording me with some kind of hidden camera and mic setup? And that ice cream truck over there, I bet the owner's your buddy, isn't he? What are you even talking about? Are you always this paranoid? If you're not suspicious, then hurry up and put the money in the can.
Your fucking money!
No, I'm done with this. You're so annoying to deal with. Such a dumb kid. What a waste of time. I don't want to buy anymore. Ting ting. Oh, she looks back. Actually, you know what? It'll be nice. I'll be nice and teach you something valuable, right? Being a police officer means being a righteous person, right? Okay. So because they're righteous people on the side of justice, during an investigation for evidence, the police aren't allowed to lie. You know what that means, right? If a police officer is doing an undercover investigation, if they were to lie on any of their cam footage, it wouldn't be valid as evidence. It would become useless in court. Huh? Did you know that? So if a police officer is ever asked, "Are you with the police?" the police officer must respond with, "Yes, I am." No other answer would be valid. That is the law. That is justice. If people were able to use lies as evidence, then what's the point of the legal system? Okay, so if you just look at me in the eye and ask me fully and openly, "Are you with the police?" then you'll have your answer, right? Sure, but I mean, I'm not entirely sure. I know this whole thing, like this whole gimmick of like the police must always tell you if they're, you know, if they're undercover, like if they must always identify themselves. But there's cases where that doesn't necessarily happen. Like they just lie to you and then boom, you get busted. So who knows? Also, she either she's a law student or she knows way too much about the legal system, I guess, or she's just going by, I don't know, like TV shows or something, or movies. Just test it out simply and bluntly. Are you with the police, miss? Nope, I have no association with the police. I'm just a normal college girl. See?
Oh, the deception, the betrayal, man! You deceived me.
Oh, she put the money in the can. I'm just a normal college girl, see? You know, I really saw your passion just now. Alright, see that statue of King Kamehameha over there?
Who?
Wait, Kamehameha. Yeah, of King Kamehameha over there. Walk straight towards it from me, would you? And yeah, I know this is the king that the attack in Dragon Ball is named after. Although I'm pretty sure I'm pronouncing it wrong. It's probably something, I don't know, like Kamehameha? I don't know. I'm just pronouncing it like the attack, and I'm sorry for anyone that actually knows that's pronounced. All right, come on, go ahead. All right, same. I mean, they have pretty much the same setup where JoJo denies knowing anything about the person that's asking. Then he goes like, "Oh, you need to have a little bit more passion. Why don't you put that money in that specific place?" Or he goes like, "Oh yeah. I think you owe me some money, so why don't you just, you know, give it to me?" Or like, "No, like you owe me some money. Why don't you just, you know, I'll just keep it and then, you know, we're good." And then he goes like, "Oh yeah, then just walk over there by that statue or that location." And then, okay, here comes a scooter. You stepped on it. Look under your foot, huh? So yeah, this is like a double operation where like JoJo gets some money and then Paco drops the goods. And she goes like, "Huh? Okay. Oh, it's under the leaves. Interesting."
Surprise, motherfucker.
I knew it. You got the cops on your knees. I knew it. That whole thing where like cops are not supposed to lie to you, that's not true. That's all right. On your knees. I'm with the United States Drug Enforcement Administration, or the DEA.
Shit! Bam!
And you're both under arrest. Oh, someone got Paco. Shit. On your knees now. You've been caught red-handed for possession and distribution of illegal drugs, you little brat. No way. I'm really hoping he goes like, but that's not drugs. That's like, I don't know, sugar or something, or like, or flour.
Cocaína. No. Flour.
No way. He gets tackled to the ground. There you go. For real? Open up. Open. Oh, okay. Shake, shake. Hey, hey. Shake, shake, shake.
Shake your booty.
Look. You were right about the headlight. I used it to record audio and video of this whole thing. It's all evidence against you. Get it now? Okay. You lied to me.
Oh, the deception! The betrayal, man. You deceived me.
You bastards. You think you're gonna get away with this? You tricked us. What happened to your law and justice? You've given me everything I need. Material evidence. Yep. I've got it right here. You two are just goofers.
English, motherfucker, do you speak it?
Though, aren't you? Yeah, this is the big thing. So if the evidence is reliant on first
Sometimes I'll start a sentence and I don't even know where it's going. I just hope I find it along the way.
first person account or whatever you call it, if the evidence is reliant on her or like her experience, then yeah, she must, like, the police must say that they are cops if they're asked. But as long as they have material evidence, then it's all good. That's kind of how sting operations work, and this is clearly a sting operation. You two are just goofers though, aren't you?
Say what again? Say what again? I dare you. I double dare you, motherfucker.
Our real aim is your boss. We're gonna track them down and corner them for good. Okay, shake, shake. Read them the rights.
Hey, you're not really arresting me.
You have the right to remain silent.
I choose to waive that right.
Shake, 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 shake. I locked them up. Okay, there. Someone's covering his mouth. What? And now he's looking up. Hey, 15-year-old. Turn your head up here. Look at us. Remember us from anywhere, kid? Oh, it's these dumbasses.
You like us or...
God. Okay, I don't know what's happening here. I think that's foot. So like he is putting his knee in his back. So like putting pressure onto his back. Yeah, this piece of shit. I really hoped they had died, but sure. God. It's a good thing we came on this investigation with the DEA today, huh, kid? We finally meet again. Irk. I haven't forgotten about your cute brother, by the way. I see him in my dreams every night. I just can't forget the way his ass felt pressed up against me. Jody, you should have just done the deal.
I should have done away with Cusco myself when I had the chance.
God, you scumbag, okay? They're still just... Okay. This will make for a great memory. I'm gonna take you to the back of a dark concrete room. Oh, what? This will make for a great memory. I'm gonna take you to the back of a dark concrete room. Oh, how I want to rub my crotch all over you, especially your brother too. You are extremely fucking sick. Like, what?
What is wrong with you? Do you have any sense at all?
How is this guy alive? This is JoJo's. Like, you can kill people, so just kill them. God, huh? Okay, they're putting a lot of emphasis into the little bag. He's smiling, God, or creek. Back then, I should have just killed you guys. Yep.
Thank you!
You're right. Huh? You know what's coming. But I don't care about you guys at all. I'm warning you. I know my brother's cute. That's not news to me. So don't you dare say that shit ever again. Just let it stay a memory. Drip, drip. Here comes water. After all, you got no evidence that you can use to arrest me. Drip. Even the evidence you think you just got. Huh? Oh, that's the woman's hand, because she's holding the little bag. Even the evidence you think you just got. Drip, 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 rain. Okay, I don't understand what this is. Oh, that's the foot, the stand foot. Yeah, the little kaiju, the kaiju feet. Splish, and then yep, you get creases, and then shh. and then damn. Okay, and it gets destroyed. So yeah, it's not, this is so weird. So it's not heavy rain.
Jason!
It's not like the raindrops are heavy, because you can clearly see that it lands on her, and then it lands on her her fingers, and then it slowly drips into the crevice, and then at that point it's when it goes heavy. All right, so it's sort of like water bullets, I guess, but like you can just, it's a water bullet that is as mendable, I guess. I forgot the word. Malleable, I guess, as water. So like it can go into anywhere, and when it reaches a point, JoJo can go like, okay, go heavy, and then they shoot down. Okay. All right, so the quote-unquote evidence gets destroyed. And what are you doing? Where are your, okay, that's a weird pose, but it's JoJo's. Huh? Oh, wait, what? Water falling. Huh? Okay, November rain. I wanted to give these guys a piece of my mind, but it's best not to say anything unnecessary. Besides, what does it even matter? Okay, so at least he's not, so he's a little hot-headed, but he knows when to like vaguely stop and not get himself even more into trouble. But all right, I'm still confused about this pose, and it is just raining on top of her, because I guess the stand is looming over her, making it rain. But yeah, I don't get it, because I don't get what the pose is about. But sure, alright, let's go. Those who can't see it never will. Oh, this is what Araki said about stance in the first chapter. Those who can't see it never will. Oh, here you go. Another look at November rain. I'm not sure. I like these lanky things. Like they look strange. I mean, the main body looks cool. It vaguely reminds me of like Hierophant Green, like the face. But yeah, like it's just that, and it's raining. Also, I did want to mention that if this stance ever gets an evolution and it gets a new name, if it ends up being Weather Report, which is, he's my favorite character in part 6, and that's my favorite stand in all part 6. Yeah, I know, like Made in Heaven is cool, Stone Ocean is cool, Kiss is also really cool, but I don't know, White Snake also really cool, but no, I don't know, like Weather Report was just like the way it looked, the stand power, the potential, it was super cool. So if he ever got that, like this evolved into Weather Report, I would be down with that. But okay, those who can't see it ever will. So the rain is now falling on the cops.
No, I look like a cop. Yeah.
And there you go, lands on his head, on his shoe, and then okay, yeah, putting pressure.
Police, get what you fucking deserve!
This rain, it's eek. Okay, so they're running, but he's still cuffed though. So they're just running away from the rain. Oh, whoa.
Well. How the turntables.
Is this rain JoJo's doing? Nice. I'm really starting to like that guy. So he didn't know that JoJo's stand is November rain, I guess. He just learned that now. There's, okay, running. So this is completely off topic, but okay. Sure. Let's go for it. So this is completely off topic, but at the school I'm going to, they have this thing called mental counseling. I didn't want to take it, but there was this psychological test, and it wasn't even free.
I ain't giving you shit.
The doctor who was giving out the test said that there's a possibility I have antisocial personality disorder or, well, psychopathy. Okay. Sure. I mean, psychopathy, isn't that a thing where like sociopathy and like psychopathy?
English, motherfucker!
Well, sociopaths and psychopaths are kind of ended up being labeled the same, I think, in the 90s or something. And I guess that's just antisocial personality disorder. Like, come on, doctor. Antisocial? Hearing that label attached to me, it hurts a bit. Well, yeah, it's kind of strange because he seems vaguely social. Like, in the previous chapter when he was like, oh yeah, this kid is getting bullied, but look at me. Like, I hang out with cool people. I get, you know, I get girls, whatever. So, I don't know. He could be antisocial and still do that. It's just, I don't know, seems a little strange. The test was like a checklist. There were 20 items, and apparently 18 of them applied to me. Inability to control actions, lack of feeling of remorse or guilt. Yep. My mom, Barbara Ann, was pissed. I don't believe this. It must be some sort of mistake. How dare you make such judgments about a child? I demand a refund.
No.
She yelled at him over it. I'll try and be careful. I said that. Could someone like me ever be happy?
Well, this is gonna hurt like a mother.
Damn, okay, that's shit. That's a deep question. I mean, I think I probably could if I just work for it. Okay. And then that's the police woman. But the reality of the world is that there are hidden, unfair places where I'll meet scum like these. Okay. I'll meet scum like those guys.
You're just ruining it. Look at my lips. You're ruining it. Ruining the fun.
Alright. It makes me want to lose my mind. Oof. Shh. Okay. Are we moving somewhere else? The JoJo lands. Yeah, JoJo's Bizarre Adventure Part 9, the JoJo lands. And we're at the airport. Hawaii Island, Kona Airport, Oahu Island. So we're now in Kona Airport. Kona Airport, Hawaii Island, 1:05 p.m. Arrival back claim. Sup, guys? Motherfucking dumbass.
Why are you the way that you are? Honestly, every time I try to do something fun or exciting, you make it not that way.
Oh, there's a mistake here. I was confused because I was looking at this and it's the same thing he's saying up here. They just mistakenly pasted a copy of it here. Oh man, I'm really sorry, dudes. My plane shut up late because of a maintenance check or something. Sure. I'm just gonna read everything he says with a complete lack of empathy. I don't care.
I hate so much about the things that you choose to be.
Whatever. If Araki actually makes me change my mind and like this character, I'm gonna be extremely surprised, but sure. Whoops, hang on a minute. Hang on, let me just finish up this little text real quick. Oh boy. And why are you wearing a hat? I know that's I forgot the name of that type of hat.
I'll be swapping out my captain's hat for my Kangol hat. Call me Raymond.
Okay, Raymond in the Kangol hat. I will definitely call you Raymond in the Kangol hat. This is the best night of my life.
But yeah. It's like a French beret or something.
No.
Aloha. Alright. Here's the people. Paco, Dragona, Jodio. Huh? What gives? You're the one who's supposed to be in charge of getting us a car, so we're just been waiting here. Okay. Our team worked perfectly fine with just the three of us, you know. Huh. You better listen up. We're on an island, okay? And even if this place is pretty big, we're still trapped here. We're going to finish this job and catch the last flight back to Oahu. Do you hear me? Wait, what? And even if this place is pretty big, we're still trapped here. We're going to finish this job and catch the last flight back to Oahu. Do you hear me? Are they expecting to get the entire thing done in one day?
you serious?
Okay. There's no way I'm staying the night after we get the thing we're here for. Okay. Whoa, 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 whoa. It won't be an issue. It's only 1 in the afternoon. I'd say we actually have a lot of extra time till night. I know a great car rental place we can swing by. They got cars that don't save the GPS info after. Plus no built-in cameras. Pretty handy, right? Sure, I guess. Alright, let's split. Wait, what? Alright, let's split the cost of the rental car. I'd say it'll probably be about $30 per person. What's her name again? His name is Usagi Alohawe. He's 17. So his name is Usagi. Doesn't that mean trash? I know it doesn't mean trash. I don't speak Japanese, but okay. It would be funny just to call him trash all the time. Yep, I'm 17. So we have Paco is 19 if I remember correctly. Dragon is 18. This guy is 17. JoJo is 15. So we're missing 1 to make 16. Alright. Yep, I'm 17. Dragon there is 18. And you're 19. Oh, I just said that. JoJo's 15. See, I know my stuff. Excited to work with all. Yeah, you got numbers.
2 + 2 is 4. -1, that's 3. Quick maths.
If your stand ability is not impressive, oh boy, you go like deep down in the rankings for me. Like you're like bottom tier in the entirety of JoJo's. Like,
Know your fucking place, trash.
all right, be right back. Yeah, that guy's got a drug problem, huh? Too weirdly enthusiastic. Merlin may vouch for him. Said he's a good kid. We should trust him. So is this just Paco assuming that he does drugs, or because we know he bought drugs from JoJo, but I'm not sure if that was just a test to like check out JoJo and the gang rather than just actually use drugs. But all right, unless they're implying that he's leaving to do drugs, I don't know.
Peanut butter and crap.
All right, we got a Camaro.
Oh, hell no.
Yeah, it's you can see the Chevy logo. Ah, it's a nice car. Really? He said $30, right? Yeah, $30 per person. That's 30 times 4, 120.
Quick maths.
$120 to borrow a Camaro for a day. All right. And yeah, this is also one of those instances where like you can clearly see it's a picture that it's been translated into manga, because like these is extremely detailed.
Wish I could jump in there and roll around in all that cascading white powder. God, I love cocaine.
All right. We currently have a promotional offer going. Okay. Use a coupon to make your next day off driving free. That's a $90 value. 90, huh? Didn't we pay $30 each?
He's an idiot. He's a con artist.
You. You're an get the out of here.
So, I get it. So he didn't pay for shit. So he made them pay for the car. I'm hating you even more now. Like, I've never really disliked the character in JoJo's as much as I like this. Not even Shigeshi from I think, no, Shigeki. Yeah, Shigeki from part 4. Or what's his name from part 8? Like the absolute dumbass of the family. Joshu. Yeah, Joshu. I don't like this guy. Ooh, okay, cool. Everyone's just chilling in the car. Speed limit 35. Yeah, we got mountain ranges, rocks. If we see rock humans in this part, that although I don't think Araki repeats plot points that much, so we might not see rock humans, or we might. Who knows? All right. Boom. Or I should say vroom. All right. Okay, so they're just fence, there's a driveway, foliage. They parked on the side of the road, and now they're just chilling. Although where's Jodio? So that's Dragona, Domas, and Paco.
I am sick of all you guys ganging up on me. You guys all think you're so much better than me.
Oh, Meg, that is the least fancy thing I have ever heard.
I'm not sure if I'll ever commit to mind that his name is Usagi, but I'm just gonna call him Dumbass.
Dumbass. Right.
Okay, Jodio coming in, Russell, Rice. He's whispering something to Dragona. Paco, Tron, Dumbass. The Japanese persons just hold up in the house. Even with the weather this nice, it looks like they prefer to stay inside.
I'm not fucking leaving!
There's a chance they won't leave at all today. Alright, so Dumbass rises. Them being a shot-in has nothing to do with me being late. Just saying. What? Okay. Damn it. What time even is it?
English, motherfucker!
That's a weirdly phrased word. What time even is it? Shouldn't it be what time is it even? Okay. But there's some good news too. Tell him, Jodio. They have a yard over there with a pool. I saw some drinks out on the poolside table. Glasses, a thing of ice, some ginger ale, and Kona coffee. There was also a chair with a towel and an iPod on it. So they were swimming, or they had, is it more than one person? Which means even if they don't leave the property, they might go out to the terrace for a swim. Okay. We might have a moment when they are exercising or relaxing in that yard's pool. Alright, so I assume this is the location of the pool. This place has 5 bedrooms and 6 studies and bathrooms. What? Not to mention a 2nd floor. That's gigantic. What? Huh. This might work. Okay. Jodio, are you sure that this person's alone in the house? That's a very good question. Extremely good question. I'm certain. The only person there is the Japanese owner. No family, housekeepers, or AC repairing people or anything. Okay. Unless they have a surprise visitor, there shouldn't be anyone else, but I'm assuming there's a chance that there might be a surprise visitor, because why would they bring such a valuable gem to Hawaii just for kicks? Like, oh yeah, I'm just gonna travel from Japan to Hawaii and I'm just gonna carry this extremely expensive gem just for kicks. No, he's probably there to like show it to someone or like sell it or something.
I could see that as a very real possibility.
All right, it's decided. It's go time.
Bravo 6, going dark.
When they head out to the pool, Jodio, you'll be your lookout. Let's give ourselves a maximum of 15 minutes to get the whole thing done. Oh, to get the whole thing done with. In and out, without the Japanese tourists noticing us stealing their diamond. The Japanese are peaceful people after all.
You are made of stupid.
There's a bunch of stand users in Japan, so I'm not entirely sure about this one. But okay, so 15 minutes. How much you want to bet that they're not gonna be done in 15 minutes? Unless we're talking about 5 minutes and Namek.
5 minutes. That's how long you have.
Levels of just insane. Like the entire part is just 15 minutes, but I doubt it. This will be the general area for us to search. We're aiming for this huge main bedroom here. If there's a safe in there, we just have to get that open. Okay. Oh, I see. Put your earbuds in, everyone, and masks on.
Like when we used to rob banks in lesser-known presidents' masks.
All right, remember to tell everyone who did this.
Who are you guys supposed to be?
Okay, so I guess earbuds to communicate and masks so they don't see them. And Dumbass, what is your stand?
This guy gets it first.
Because I thought his stand might be something like it makes him invisible, or like it allows him to go through walls. Because I'm thinking stands that actually help with like stealing. Because you got Paco for stealing, you got Dragona for breaking in, and he's wearing like this really weird outfit that makes me think of like stealth, I guess. I don't know. If you're not that useful, bro, I just... Oh boy. Okay. Listen up. When we're on call, no using each other's real names. Got it?
Sidewinder, this is Deathblade. Do you copy, Sidewinder? Over.
This is Sidewinder, Deathblade. I read you loud and clear. Over.
Do you have a 20 on wet blanket, Sidewinder? Over.
I do have a visual. Over.
Oh, groovy idea. How about we call each other different colors? What? I'll call you Pink. What? What a pink? The name's Blue. No, I like Blue.
No! God!
Fuck that. You be quiet. Okay, now they're going in. Wait, is this Araki actually confirming what they're wearing? So like, is Dragona wearing like a pink? Like this, the outfit she's wearing is a pink, and is this supposed to be blue? Huh. Interesting. What a pink? The name's Blue. You be quiet. Yep. No one fucking likes you, bro.
You're goddamn right.
And we got a cat. And the cat is walking to the house. Are we dealing with like a stray cat type thing? A cat with a stand? Okay. Look ahead. Yep. Okay. Oh, camera. There's a camera up there. Hey, Pink. Say I want... What? Say I want a camera.
What? Bro, what are you talking about, man?
Oh, okay. You have to be the one to say it. I want a camera. It won't work if it's me. Okay? I want a camera. And there's something wrong with his hand. It's like... There's like a little... bump. Okay. What? Is that... Oh. Did that grow out of his... Okay, so that grew out of his hand. And it's this little thing. Okay, so it's running. Huh? Dun, dun, dun. It's like a little bird. Boom. Bonk. Okay. Now it's walking up the wall, grabs the camera, and is it merging with the camera? Huh. This is so strange. Also, this is the second like tiny stand that we have, because smooth operators, they seem to be like a bunch of tiny robot things, and this is like a tiny bird kind of, and it's also as useless as the dumbass because it just bonks into the wall. And oh, what? It's creating a copy. Nyum. That's the Mate Kudasai. That's his name. Okay, I'm assuming that's an actual song that I have to Google. Like, I knew Smooth Operators and I knew November Rain. I didn't know about Paco's The Hustle. I actually had to go to YouTube for that. And yeah, it seems to be like an 80s disco song that the only thing in the entire song is just do the hustle and it plays music over it. Alright, Mate Kudasai. I'm assuming that's a Japanese song.
Wrong!
Because it isn't this like the phrase for I'm sorry? Mate Kudasai. Okay, that's his name. Using an existing thing, it can shapeshift into another thing that someone wants.
I prefer the real Raven. I said the real Raven. Perfection.
I wish it worked with the things I want though, okay? You wish for there to be 2 cameras. Let's have them start recording.
Is this camera on?
Yeah, we're live.
Oh, nah, I ain't seen nothing. I ain't seen nothing. Matter of fact, I'm blind in my left eye and 43% blind in my right eye. I don't see much of nothing. Matter of fact, I can't even see you, sir.
Now there will be two different images of us on the cameras. One real, one fake. Left camera, right camera. Oh, okay. So it changes their appearance. So they look completely different. Well, I say completely different, and it's just like the only thing it changed was his eyes. Like it flipped them from going up to going down. So, but okay, we'll see. It has potential, I guess, but I don't know. Not a single user in this entire group is
We can't even speak.
Yes, I can!
not a single user has a fighting stand, as far as I can tell. Unless like the hustle can be used for combat, like this is just utility. Dragona's stand is mostly utility as well. Like it can shape, like it can change people's parts, I guess, but it's not like you can actually use that in a fight. And JoJo's seems to be vaguely like situational, because they have to be under, as far as we've seen so far, you have to be under the stand to be affected by it, which means people that can't see stands won't actually be able to dodge it. But if JoJo is fighting a stand user, I'm assuming that's gonna be extremely harder, because you know you can see a gigantic freaking kaiju on top of you and you're like, oh shit, I better just move. But okay, we'll see. All right, loiter, left camera. Now we can pass through without a hitch. All clear, right camera. So the cameras are making it seem like they're going into different directions. They won't know which one is the fake video. There will be no evidence to pin on us. Too easy. Okay, but that's vaguely strange. Okay, that's very, very strange. All right, we're going inside. Right camera. There's a splash of water. Okay, splish, splish, splish. And there's a person swimming. Now, okay, so it's not what was his name? From part 8, the father of the family. If I vaguely remember, like his name also could be pronounced as Josuke, the Higashikata father. Noriosuke Higashikata. So, but it could be Josuke.
You serious?
Like, I mean, the person seems to have dark hair. I'm still gonna have my hopes up until the face is revealed. Alright, phew. Although probably won't be, but I would really want it to be. But it also, they seem to be like very young, but alright. So just water, huh? They're relaxing. The Japanese guy. I know who he is. He's famous. Okay, so it's not Josuke.
Of course! Of course!
Crying?
No.
Allergies?
No.
Did Daryl touch you?
What?
I have some of his books at home, and I always watch the anime adaptations online. It's a mangaka.
I know that ain't who I think it is.
Like, wait, is this gonna be this universe's Rohan? So that's why he's been hiding away in this villa, separated from public life. Phew. He's that one manga artist. It's Rohan!
Oh my god! Oh my god! The dead!
The target's name is Rohan Kishibe. Oh shit! Alright, that's very cool. Does he still have Heaven's Door as his stand?
Heaven's Door!
Because I know sometimes people in this, like, Araki has done like a few stands from the previous universe into this, like Killer Queen and the World. But if he had Heaven's Door, that would be really interesting. But yeah, this is really cool, and I guess it makes sense because Araki is still drawing Rohan to this day, like doing the Rohan one shots and everything. So yeah, and he still has the little pen. That's so cool. Okay, the credits. Thank you to these people for the redraws and the translations. Little Gabian, huh? Okay, that's cute. So luckily I was able to actually finish the chapter, because as soon as I finished the chapter, apparently the page went into maintenance. So, well, what can I say? I can't go back to look at the pages, so I just have to go by memory. Okay, so while we learn, I guess the dumbass's name is actually Usagi. The stand is the... I don't remember. It's only mentioned once, so please copy some slack. Oh, the Yamate Kudasai?
No.
Yamate Kudasai? That Yamate Kudasai. Oh no, wait. Yamate Kudasai, isn't that please help me? Yeah, I think that's... Yeah, it's not the... Because I said it's the I'm sorry, but no, I think it's please help me. Yamate Kudasai. Yeah. Oh, and I guess that makes sense because, you know, please help me, like... like a different person has to ask him for something, and then the thing transforms into it. I thought it would be like a different stand, like when he like had his palm like flipped. I thought the stand would come out and like go over to the camera and then bring it to him, but no, it seems to be like it duplicates things. So like a pseudo kiss, but not really as cool. Because I mean, kiss it's a humanoid stand. But yeah, I'm fairly like worried about stand battles this time, because unless Araki just wants to go full in like crazy with like random shit happening during the fights. I feel like I said before, we don't really have a fighter in the team, and I guess it makes sense because they're mostly just about like stealing and, you know, like, but I don't know, it seems strange, very, very strange. But alright, so far I really enjoyed this chapter. The Rohan reveal, I did not see that coming. I mean, I'm assuming some people probably like pointed it out and, you know, like they caught it. I wanted it to be either Josuke or Noriosuke, so to, you know, to tie it back up to part 8, but I don't know. Also, why wasn't Rohan mentioned in part 8? Because in part 4 Rohan is from no, Rohan moves to Morio in part 4, yeah, and I guess in part 8 Rohan never moved to Morio, so that might be the main difference. But all right, very, very cool. I'm hoping to see what Rohan's stand is, because he clearly must have a stand. If it's not Heaven's Door, then I'm not sure what other stand he could have. I mean, it's Rohan. Wait, would it be really strange if... No, because that doesn't make sense. I was thinking of like, what if he has White Snake? Because, you know, like, it's similar to Heaven's Door. Because so far the stands that have made reappearances, they tend to be like villain stands, like the World, Killer Queen. So with the 2 parts that we have left, I would have assumed it's either like King Crimson, King Crimson, White Snake, Sea Moon, or Made in Heaven.
Look at this dude. Wait till you see the... No, 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 no.
And I think Made in Heaven might be too overpowered, or like it doesn't make a lot of sense in this case, so that might be removed from the equation. Out of the 3 stands that Pushy had, Sea Moon was the better one for fighting, because White Snake was mostly just situational, and like it did the best when it came to like sneak attacks. So like if you could actually sneak and catch the opponent off guard, that's when White Snake shined the most. But when it came to like hand-to-hand fighting, like Jolie was easily able to overpower him. And yeah, but it could just be Heaven's Door, King Crimson is way too strange to put into this part. Same thing goes for Made in Heaven. Maybe he has a White Snake, maybe not. Maybe he actually joins the group in the end. Because here's the thing. So far, the only thing we have for part 9 is the whole story about stealing the diamond. But from what I can remember, most parts, except for like part 7 and even part 7 a little bit, they tend to have like 2 parts. Like they tend to have a beginning and then something happens in the middle and then it goes into the end. The most prominent version of that is part 4, where the first part was looking for the stand arrow, in which they had to fight that guy that had Red Hot Chili Peppers, and then after that it became a hunt for Kira. In part 5 it's very similar, where like the first part is delivering Trish to the boss, and then the latter part is going after the boss. Part 6, first part in the prison, and then the later part outside the prison. And sometimes it's not perfectly divided, like in part 6 it's mostly in the prison and then you move out. But yeah, like every part so far has something like that. And part 3 is a journey to Egypt, and then they get to Egypt. Part 7 is the one that's a little iffy because it's mostly just linear. Part 8 is the opposite of part 6, where like the first part is very short. It's Josuke like finding out who he is and everything like that, and then after it becomes the hunt for the Rokakara basically. So I'm guessing for part 9 the first part is gonna be the diamond, like getting the diamond, and it doesn't seem like it's gonna last that long. Maybe like a few chapters, like a few dozen chapters maybe, and then after that maybe there's a second more like bigger threat that comes in. Because at the beginning of the part we see the flash forward where like Dragona and Jody are on a boat and there's a volcano erupting, and so far that has basically no ties to a diamond, unless we're talking about like a diamond on the same level of the Stone of Asia, which is like, I think Carr said that he could replicate the way it looked with other precious gems, but the Stone of Asia was unique in a sense that it was the only stone that could actually enhance sunlight, and by the same extension enhance Hamon. So maybe for some reason this diamond can enhance spin, I guess, because mostly this universe is based around spin. But who knows, we'll see. I'm here for it. I'm really happy Rohan is back. If he actually ends up joining the gang the same way he did for part 4, that would be very cool. But yeah, very good chapter. Is it as good as the first chapter, or is it better than the first chapter? I think the first chapter is technically better because it has so many reveals, and this chapter at the start it was kind of slow, like getting to the island, renting the car, driving. It had the police altercation at the beginning, which so far both chapters have started with like police altercations, and that's kind of strange. But I don't know. I mean, technically speaking, this police altercation was a little better than the previous one, because the previous one was kind of weird, and because yeah, I don't really like those 2 cops.
Say when, height wise. I'm gonna start up here. Just tell me when. I'll start in the bottom.
But yeah, this one was kind of cool. But I don't know, I think the first chapter is technically better, like a little better, like not by much, because I think my favorite reveal so far is of course Rohan being in the part. I kind of knew about November Rain, so it wasn't that big of a deal when it came up, and the principal thing I saw it coming as well. Like yeah, Rohan was the one thing that I did not see coming. Like I was like, damn, that oof. When JoJo started talking about a mangaka from Japan and everything like that, I'm like, oh, okay.
I know that ain't who I think it is.
There's only one famous mangaka we know, and that boy is Kishibe Rohan. Right, I'm gonna call it short because this video is also gonna be extremely long and it's gonna take a long time to edit. But alright, thank you guys for watching. If you want, feel free to subscribe and like, and I really appreciate every single one of you. Thank you so much, and bye bye.